Hey there, how there, ho there, Jeff Could everyone with me to another PCB Play Baseball video, and we are about to finish our 2026 Super Tourney quarterfinals. We have three quarterfinals that have finished. Yesterday, we saw the 1906 Cubs shut down the 1924 Senators 7-0, and one of the craziest games of all time, the 1999 Diamondbacks against the 2020 White Sox. See the line scored? That's how crazy it was. Arizona was up 8-0 after 3 innings, didn't score the rest of the game, and nearly choked. Anyhow, like nothing for the White Sox. And then the Diamondbacks in the first inning. Womack whiffed. Bell had an error, and it was a three-base error, which saw Bell go to third base. Lugo would hit a home run to drive him and Bell in 2-0. Murray singled, Matt Williams whiffed, Felipe Alou singled Murray to third, first and third for Finley, who singled Murray home, Alou to second, first and second for Damian frickin' Miller, who hits a 3-run home run, who shocks everyone and sends Gio Gonzalez out of the game for Jace Fry. Andy Fox grounded out. And then Murray grounded out. Matt Williams flew out. Felipe Alou singled. Drew Anderson came in for Jace. Steve Finley hits a home run to score Lou. And then Damian Miller flew out to left. So yeah, Steve Finley got the 2-run home run. Eloy Jimenez hit a home run in the fourth. In the fifth, Langford walked, scored Masara. Bases were left loaded for Jimenez, who went deep again to make it 8-6. Dahl would have been taken out, but he would have lost the chance for our W. So they had to have one more out. Right. In the top of the ninth, Greg Olson came in for the save. Anderson singled. Moncada singled. They intentionally walked to Brayu to get to Langford, and he lined out. Fine. Then Jimenez grounded out to score Anderson. Runners on first and third. They intentionally walked McDougal to get to Grandal, but then they pinch hit for Grandal for Louis Robert, and he grounded out. Yeah, Jimenez 6 RBIs, but it was not enough. Greg Olson, the play of the day, obviously. We're going to say, well, RBI games. Well, he's the only one with a 6 RBI game. He has the most RBIs in one game. And all that. So, yeah, brutal. But we have one more series to go. And let's look at the bracket. So, as of right now, we have the number 29, the number 16, and the number 11 team. Of course, the bracket challenge doesn't always have the best of them because none of them were supposed to get to the semifinals or even to the quarters by proxy. If the 1923 Kansas City Monarchs win either today or tomorrow, Game 7 will be tomorrow no matter what, then they will host the 1906 Cubs, meaning the 1908 Cubs head to Arizona to take on the 99 team, Diamondbacks. If the 2016 Cubs somehow in some freaking way win, they will be going to face the 1908 Cubs. So the 1906 Cubs would face the 99 Diamondbacks. That's the highest and lowest seats left. Then the 2016 Cubs would be on the road against the 1908 Cubs and all that. So, yeah, the two Cubs teams can't face each other. But there are, of course, the pitching moves. The big money move is that the Washington Senators lost Muddy Rule, the catcher. The 1906 Cubs caught him because Kling does better for the 1908 squad, so they left him up. And then the 99 Diamondbacks got Eloy Jimenez, kind of a DH move. They were thinking about Tim Anderson for shortstop just to get rid of Tony Womack. But anyway, we got one more game 6 left. It's John Lester versus Paul Drake. Will we have a game 7? The Cubs are hoping so. The Monarchs are saying no. The Cubs. So they are going to put David Ross into DH. The Monarchs are thinking John. Wish John Nelson could play. Like, who could play third base? Newt Allen. So it's going to be Newt Joseph coming in. So there we go.
Replay Radio is live from Kansas City. Top of the first.
From Kansas City Association Park. Plunk Drake, 3-2 with a 3.55 ERA. This is his 7th appearance. He will be up against Chuck Knobloch, who was picked up from the 98 Yankees after the second round. 294 with 2 RBIs. So he's done okay with the bat, with the average, but not the RBIs. Pitch and Lloyd. 410 RBIs overall. They set to right field. Well, the Cubs have to win today and tomorrow
No
to
outs, men
face
on
their
first.
1908 brethren. Otherwise, it's going to be Cubs versus Arizona. The 1906 Cubs take on Arizona. We'll take on these Monarchs. No Buck's going to try to steal. I don't know if that's a good idea. I thought so. Brutal mistake by the Cubs. They should have
One
waited.
out, base is empty.
Here comes Jason Hayward. Batting second, he is terrible. 161. If the Cubs freaking win, you know that they're going to go after Heavy Johnson to take over for Hayward. But they have to win back-to-back games. Ruby drive to center. I don't know who the Monarchs are going to get rid of. I think they'll take. I don't know who they'll do. What they'll do. This is a good chance for a hit, and it is a hit by Hayward. Yeah, that was a brutal mistake because it would have been first and second.
One out, men on first.
Here comes Chris Bryant. A lot of people say he'll be the prime candidate. Or maybe they'll go for Contreras. Yeah. Oh, sorry. They were going to go after. I think they're going after Contreras for catcher. Pitch to Bryant. He rounds out 6-3. Hayward jumps to second. Yeah, it would have been a double play, probably.
Two outs, man on second.
And here comes Rizzo. Remember, he had that bases loaded double in Game 6 against the 98 Cubs.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
And remember, the 2016 Cubs were 1 number out of 12. Were 11 numbers out of 12 away from winning Game 6 and and being eliminated by the 98 Yankees. But one freaking number in Game 6 saved their season. Just one die out of 12. Nevertheless, John Lester 2-2 with a 5.65 ERA in this series. This is his 6th appearance from Tacoma. Here's Wade Johnston. And a fly ball. Hayward makes the catch. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Duncan the catcher, who probably might be on the way out. They're probably going to go after Contreras because
2 outs, base is empty.
And he is in the spirit of the Negro Leagues. Here's Heavy Johnson, 19 RBIs, 4 home runs. And a triple to left. Heavy is the leader in RBIs for everybody. So he's trying to prove his
2 outs,
they
man on
triple,
third.
and now Hurley McNair. Can he get an RBI? He's got 9. The answer is no. Brutal. Cubs left zone at second.
No runs,
Monarchs lose
1
zone
hit,
at third.
and 1 left on.
So anyway,
Top of the second.
we go to the second. Contreras will lead off. 23-33. That's pretty good. Not this time.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Valor. 220 with 5 RBIs. They hit the center. Oh, what the hell? Something's going wrong. Ah, frick. Well, sometimes that does that. But don't worry, it automatically saves. As we'll get to the bottom of this. Dun 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 dun. Okay, schedule. There we go.
Welcome back to Replay Radio. Top of the second. 1 out, base is empty.
Well, Fowler's single actually got kicking away. Yeah, he had a single and then it kicked in.
2 outs,
They're going
base
to
is
put under
empty.
protest, I bet. Here's Wagner. Makes that like great.
And just like that, the inning's over.
I think they said that they must.
Bottom of the second.
Yeah, so the rules are, that was going to be a base hit. If it was going to be an out, no problem. They said that the next time Fowler comes to the plate, he must be on base. So they'll intentionally walk him. There'll be more that church up. 8 RBIs. It seems like every RBI was in the first round.
1 out, base is empty.
4-3 and now double X. 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Picked up from the 41 Red Sox after they beat the 41 Red Sox. Hits a second and that's it out. That's 2. And the Monarchs win. They're going to take
base is empty.
Contreras. They weren't thinking about Wagner, but the rules are that they can't take Wagner because he was already cup tied to the 1909 Pirates. Yeah, he played 6 games in the first round against those pesky Cubs. He's played 13 for them, 250, a home run, and 8 RBIs. So he has the home run. He has more RBIs. Oh, it's 13 games, but his batting average sucks. Here's Ty Cobb. Icon. And they plunked for the 1908 Tigers after winning over them in the second round. This looks like a hit. It is a hit.
2 outs, men on first.
2 outs for Bubbles. He's playing second base today. I drive to center. And he has the eyes in the three for the double. They load the double. So second and third. And Cobb will... Oh, Cobb might score. He does. It's an RBI double by Bubbles Anderson. Take one for the Monarchs.
2 outs, man on second.
Here comes Newt Joseph, the third baseman. I think he's the weak link, but they are a little tentative about Chris Bryant. But then they look at the RBIs.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Duncan hasn't done much. Here's opportunities. Johnson. Got all short. He's out. Let the Monarchs do score a run.
1 run, 2 hits,
the Cubs kind
and
of
2
got
left
rocked
on.
with Fowler.
Top of the third.
So they'll say that Fowler will. David Ross made to be DH today. And McNair makes the catch. Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, who's going to be the real DH here? I don't know. Here's Conlon. This might be gone. This might be gone. Oh, it's a question mark. It is a 1 out of 6 chance for a home run. Nope. A 5, but not enough. That would have been big if Conklin had gone deep.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Nabok. Doubles to left field. Let's see if Conklin will go home. He might. 2-5. Yep. RBI double by Knobloch ties the game at 1, and now they're trailing runners. He's a 5. It must be a low number. It is a 2, so he can go to third base. It won't be a triple. It'll be a double and advancement to third.
1 out, man on third.
And now Hayward. For all his crapola throughout the playoffs, he can do something here. Rambo the second. And he does something. An RBI ground out. It's an RBI.
2 outs, bases empty.
To 172, but still, it's an RBI. He's not the worst RBI guy there. And Bryant takes the
2 runs, 2 hits, and none left
tomorrow.
On. Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third. Here's Duncan. And Conklin makes the catch. Uno alto.
1 out, bases empty.
There's Heavy Johnson. Get to short, and possible error. And no, sir. No mistake by Wagner.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's McNair. Deep fly to left. Conklin makes the catch.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun 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 dun. And gonna make the 9.
Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth, and here comes Rizzo. Hey, the plunk by Plunk Drake. Well, it's in his name.
No outs, man on first.
It's in the name. Here comes Contreras. Ooh, rare play. Number is a 3, so we go to the book. The book says 2-1, wild pitch. Big Duncan's defensive error. And Rizzo stupidly decides to
1 out,
take too much of
empty.
it. That was a wild pitch to second base. What a mistake. Here's Contreras. The first, and he would have been out. I think Rizzo definitely would have been on third, and Fowler would have been
2 outs, bases empty.
Now, they have to intentionally walk Fowler because of the fact that that hit was taken away by the glitch.
2 outs, man on first.
Duplication glitch. Here's Wagner. Ball 4. Ooh, boy. First and second. And Ross can tackle us.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Answer is... doesn't have to. He walks. Now he's in trouble. Drake has walked the bases loaded.
2 outs, bases loaded.
And now Coughlin's come to the plate. Base action is a 5-3 wild pitch opportunity. That's be a high number. It is a 5. Cubs take a 3-1 lead. Are we going to game 7?
2 outs, men on second and third.
Coughlin has been terrible, but he can redeem himself. He doesn't. He hits.
1 run, no hits, and 2 left on.
I think it was
Bottom of the fourth.
It's 3-1. Plunk might be coming out soon. Here comes more for they were they went to the right field corner, so Joby gets a double right off the bat.
No outs, man on second.
Here comes double X. That's it. Joby score. Double X makes it 3-2. This is not for the faint of
No
heart.
outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Anyway. Hit the short. And ooh. That's a beauty by Jonas Sniper. 20 seconds.
No outs, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Here's Bubbles.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's gonna bunt. Lester will have a 3-6 and pops up to Lester.
1 out, men on first and second.
So he doesn't have to make any type of money moves. Here's Newt. Well, that's a money move. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3 on Lester.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And now, can he finish the job? There's Wade. He does. He gives up a run, but it's 3-2.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Top of the 5th.
Here's Knobloch. Single and double. And he can't.
1 out, bases empty.
And one plunk being fractal. Haber. He was to the right field corner. So, yeah, you're basically in. Yep, he's going to be yanked.
1 out,
you know
men
you're
on
in
second.
trouble when you freaking give up a double to Jason Hayward, who's batting with 185. Bullet Rogan will start tomorrow in Game 7. That's for sure. And they're going back to Curry. Remember, he was... The Monarchs were up 3-0 before the Cubs tied it at 3, and they went with Ruth Curry out of the bullpen, and he got the W in Game 5. So they're going to try this again. Bryant takes a walk. That's not a bad idea.
1 out.
He might not be
Men
able
on
to pitch
first and
Game
second.
7, but, you know, you got to try to prevent Game 7. Base action is a 1-2. Is it a pickoff mistake? Yes, sir. Second and third, and now the Cubs are trying to force that Game 7 on their hands.
1 out, men on second and third.
Second and third
brought
for
the
Rizzo.
infield in.
Does have a golden opportunity for an RBI. He takes that and doubles it up. 2 RBIs. So Rizzo jumps to double-digit RBIs and is now 5-2 to these.
1 out, men on second.
And Curry can't believe his luck. Here's Contreras. Strike 3, gone. Nah.
2 outs,
30
men on
seconds
second.
strikeouts to Randy freaking Johnson. No, that's not him. That's Bullet. Oh, yeah, that's Bullet. Here's Fowler. Fowler. Rare play. Yeah, that is a rare play. It is a 6-2, a line single to left. Rizzo will score, and Fowler gets greedy and is out. But he gets an RBI. It's now 6-2 for the Cubs.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error.
Looks like we have
and
Game
none left
7
on.
on our pause tomorrow.
Bottom of the 5th.
I know Game 7 would technically be on Sunday, but due to the fact we are in Kansas City anyway, and, you know, what am I going to do Saturday in lieu of a baseball game? Well, I know I have a above the rim thing to do tomorrow, but that's only like 30 minutes. So here's Frank Duncan. And he pops up the Knobloch. Now the question is, how long do you keep
1 out,
Lester?
bases empty.
Here's Heavy. Looping drive to right. Hayward is a flutist. And it is a single. As he wants to win.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes Hurley. Deep fly. Conklin makes the catch. 2 down.
2 outs, men on first.
And here comes Dobie. That's it. Wants it to second, and he'll stay there.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Double X. And a walk. He's trying to load up the call. Lester may have lost
2
his
outs,
start.
bases loaded.
You're not going to take Lester out. I mean, you're 1 out away from in line for the W. Here's Cobb. Hit the second, and... Ooh. No. And he gets out of it. Lester, what a job.
No runs, 2
And
hits,
Ty Cobb
and 3
at
left
the
on.
dish. Fuck.
Top of the 6th.
21-year-old Ty Cobb. Here comes Wagner. Deep fly, but nice catch by McNair.
1 out, bases empty.
I don't know how long do you keep Curry in the game. Ross. Second verse, same as the first from McNair.
2 outs,
I
bases
think
empty.
they're probably going to take him out after this batter. Conklin. Base it. Yep, that's it for him. What do we have for Curry?
2 outs, men on
He didn't
first.
have his stuff today, and it won't be a W. Knobloch's coming to the plate, and it will be T-Bell. It will be Cliff Bell who will come up. And he gets a single. No block does. Conklin moves to third. The Cubs are trying to force the issue of Game 7.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Of course, this wouldn't be anything new. 2016 Cubs down 3-2 in a series and winning both 6 and 7 on the road. And it's a steal by Knobloch. So he's been getting everyone fits.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Second and third for Hayward. Can he get an RBI? The answer is no. Tied.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
On the 6th. Lester's still going to pitch. Good bubbles. Dribbler to the catcher. Flip the first. Now, as I said, the question is, how long do you leave
1 out,
Lester
base
in
is
there for?
empty.
I mean, you're in yellow circles. Here's Joseph. Fly ball to center. Fowler makes the catch. Well, I mean, you're not
2
going to
outs,
use
base
Lester
is
in
empty.
Game 7. Probably not. Here's Johnston. After hit. I
2 outs, men on first.
Lester's like, no. I'm like, I can do it. And Johnston's going to try to steal. Uh-oh, this could only be bad. Nope, it's a steal by Wade. Nice steal by Johnston. I think that's his first home base of the tournament.
2 outs, men on second.
Runner on second. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Here's Duncan. Well, he told him, don't worry about it. I can get him. And he does. I think if it was Johnson, they would
No
have
runs,
yanked
1
Lester
hit, and 1 left
for his
on.
protection.
Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. Bell will throw to Bryant. Who grounds out the first? Yeah, I think that the Monarchs
1 out,
don't want
base is
Chris
empty.
Bryant because he just is not reliable. Here's Rizzo. 2 RBI double last time. Makes it. So he's trying to do something big.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes Contreras. And he strikes out for the 3rd time, but I mean,
2 outs, men on
still
first.
kind of a ring general, and Duncan hasn't done much with the bat. Here's Fowler. 2 balls, but nothing else.
2 outs, men on
Quick
first.
stickering. Pitch to Fowler. Could he? Has he gone deep? Oh, I don't think so. Nope, it's a 5. It's a single. Because he wants to mingle. Rizzo will go to third. So it's first and third for Honus.
2 outs, men on first and third.
And they know about Honus Wagner. They're going to go with Crawford to pitch. Yeah, so Bullet will definitely be pitching Game 7. Got a double to the left field corner. 1 scores, 2 scores. Honus Wagner proving his worth now 8-2.
2 outs,
We are
man
getting
on
closer and closer to a Game 7. Here's Ross. Hits a short, and he's out. Well, the Cubs are
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 left on.
This could happen.
Bottom of the 7th.
Comes down 3-2, and then 2 wins. Pitch to Johnson. Smacks it, but it's a center field ball to Fowler.
1 out, bases
Lester
empty.
wants to play. I would play too. Hurley. So 3rd and one down the line. And he's out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Nicely done. Trying to trick him. Dobie. And he flies out. Lester's still pitching.
And just like that, the
Yeah,
inning's
they
over.
are definitely not going to need
Top
Game
of the
7.
8th.
And now it's on to Conklin. Fly ball, McNair makes the catch. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
And here's Knobloch. 3 hits today. Not getting number 4.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Jay. Hey, we were trying to center. And Johnston will snag it.
An easy inning to score. 1,
I
2,
think the
3.
Cubs will probably put
Bottom of
their
the 8th.
reserves in. So Lester to double X. Rare play. Here's a 1. It's a follow. He needs a 4, 5, 6 to stay alive. Alright, it's a 5.
No
He's still
outs,
at the
bases
plate.
empty.
Brian's like, nuts. Pitch away. But it's another rare play. It's a 4, so we go by his speed. 50-50 chance to get him. Well, normally it is 50-50. It's a 4. He out. So Lester doing his job.
1 out, bases empty.
Yeah, Lester's like, why not just keep him in the game? Here's Cobb. And a pop-up to Knobloch. Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried
2
about
outs,
it
bases
if
empty.
I were the Cubs. Bubbles. Hit the second, and he's out. So Lester wants to go for the complete game victory.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh!
Top of the ninth.
Top of the ninth. Crawford is a B. They're down 8-2. Yeah. They're gonna go with Killian. I'm actually shocked because I'd be like, well, you want to save your pitchers for Game 7. Oh, Chris Bryant. Oh yeah, he was supposed to be taken out. Hit or miss. That's a base hit. Yeah, sorry, he was supposed to be taken out. I forgot about that. It's a 6-run game. You might as well take
No outs, man on first.
So Brian would have been out for Kalish. So they're going to go with Fedorkowitz. So Kalish is going to come in for Bryant. Technically. Here's Tim Fedorkowitz. They said, well, they're up by 6. You might as well get your bench players on. And Kalish gets the third. So Fedorkowitz.
No outs, men on first and third.
Do you walk Contreras? Well, Contreras is out. Well, Contreras can't. Oh, yeah, he can't move because you're starting pitchers in the game. You can't leave your pitcher out. It's an unwritten rule. Hit or miss. That looks like a hit. It is. A looping single by Contreras, proving why the Monarchs will be good with him in the lineup. Is he going to go? Why would you even entertain him?
No outs. Men
We're
on
up by
first and
7
second.
freaking runs. Fowler out. And here comes Choicer. 2 for 5. Hit the center. Base hit. Fedorkowitz. Is he going to go? Well, extra bases. Has to be higher than 3. It's a 2. So Fedorkowitz is going to stay.
No outs.
Bases jammed loaded for Honus Wagner. He's gone. It will be up to Jeimer Candelario to come in. And he grounds out to first. That is an RBI, though. Nice job by Jeimer.
1 out. Men on second and third.
Second and third for
They brought
David
the
Ross.
infield in.
Well, Ross is definitely coming out. 4 hits. Ross is coming out. And it's going to be Tommy La Stella to come out. He's given up so many hits. We're going to go with Bell. We're going to go with William Bell. The pitch. Hit the third. And, ooh, possible error. It is an error. Well, Stella will not get an RBI out of it. It's now 11-2.
1 out. Men on first and third.
Coughlin out. It will be Schwarber who's going to come in to pinch hit. Why not? He's hit up the gut, so that's an RBI by Schwarber. Proving why he was good.
1 out.
He played 2 regular season games because of injury, and in the postseason he did okay. Knobloch out. It will be Kawasaki. I am from Japan. I am Japanese. Well, he was a fan favorite for the Blue Jays in the mid-2010s, and he flies to left.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Here comes Hayward. And yes, it will be Tommarah to come in to pinch hit. Everyone's pinch hit. And about the third, got him. So 4 runs in the ninth, even though they used
4
bench
runs,
players.
5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on.
So the other bench players were
Bottom of the ninth.
Kansas City kind of giving up 12-2. Everyone except for Contreras. So third base goes to Candelario. Shortstop will go to Sobrist, who can play shortstop. Left field goes to Tommarah. Center field goes to Shazar. Right field will go to Kalish. Second base will go to Fedorkowitz. First base goes to Schwarber. Or you could go with Montero. You're up by 10. You might as well put Schwarber in there at first base. Yeah, the Monarchs are going to just throw their guys out too. Newt is gone. Newt Allen is coming out. 4 for 12. 2 RBIs. What is it? Yeah. Kansas City will have to bat.
No outs, man
all
on
around.
first.
Kansas City will have to bat around to do something. Johnston out. Donaldson comes in. Maybe there's a chance. Top of the short. The air rating is low on Sobrist. At the bottom. I think it's.
No outs, men on first and second.
For Duncan. Willie Bobo's coming in to swing a bat. And he does swing a bat. And miss.
1 out, men on
That's
first
strikeout
and second.
number 5. Well, Hendricks is supposed to start Game 7. After all, Hendricks did pitch a gem in Game 7 against the 98 Yankees, so you might as well start him. Heavy Johnson's going to come up. You got first and second. Pitch away. Hit the third, and maybe channel. It's another guy for Johnson. It's 20th. It's a 12-3.
1 out, men on first and third.
And I think they're going to take Lester out now. Yep, he's out. Pedro Strop is going to come in to pitch to McNair. Now, they have an opening. Ride or die. It is a sac fly by McNair. Makes a 12-4. They have no cares in the world. I mean, after
2
all,
outs,
they're only
men
up
on
8.
first.
Now there'll be more. They smell blood. Hit the short. And base hit off Silverbrooks. Johnson stay at second.
2 outs, men on first and second.
For Double X. I'm on the third. Got him. That's it. The Cubs have done it. It's
Chicago
Game 7
wins the
tomorrow.
game easily. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks
Nice
for
job
playing.
by Strope. And there will be a tomorrow. Lester beats Plunk. He is the MVP. I don't know. 12-4. Well, we know that. Yeah. You got, like, how many guys got RBIs? You got 9 guys with RBIs. So, I mean, you know, it was a team game, if you will. Cubs, 12 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors, and 8 left. The Monarchs, 4-11-2 with 11 left on base. Lester doing his job. They just needed Strobe for the final outs. They had to use 6 pitchers. Crawford did okay, and so did Bell, but Killian, Nick. 4 hours, 1 minute. The Cubs, nothing till the bottom of the second as Bubbles Anderson doubled Cobb home, and then the Cubs, after Ross Coughlin singled, Knobloch doubled to make it. Well, got a double, and then Knobloch went to third on the throw, and then Hayward grounded out to make it 2-1. And then the top of the fourth, Coughlin was on there, and a wild pitch happened. Fowler scored to make it 3-1. Double X singled to make it 3-2. Monarchs were just coming back, but then the fifth happens. Rizzo doubles Hayward and Bryant home, and Dexter Fowler singles and then gets greedy. Well, he scored Rizzo. At 6-2, top of the seventh, Honus doubled to score Rizzo and Fowler. 8-2, and then they just basically used 4 runs with their series stats are now Cubs now lead 34-33 by runs. 3 home runs, 32 RBIs. The only home runs have been by Contreras, Hayward, and Ross. 6 RBIs by Contreras. Yeah, there's no freaking way that Contreras is not headed to the Monarchs if the Monarchs win. Lester's 2-0. Hendricks is 1-0. He pitched a complete game victory in game number 3. Yeah, in game 3, he pitched a complete game. So you gotta use him. The Monarchs, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs, 2 home runs by Heavy and Newt. 8 RBIs by Heavy, 7 by Double X. Yeah. And of course, the rumors are circling that Heavy will head to the Cubs if the Cubs win because they need an outfielder. 2 wins by Rube Curry. He's done well. Plunk Drake has not much. Lefty Grove. They are going with Bullet. Well, he was 1-1. He is a good pitcher. I would go with Lefty Grove, although, maybe not. So we got a game 7 on our pause. Yeah, Eloy RBI Mount. The game of the day was White Sox Diamondbacks for good reason. I mean, it was almost an 8-0 choke job. Game 7 tomorrow in Kansas City. It's Hendricks versus Bullet. Now, as I said, if the 1923 Kansas City Monarchs win, they will host the 1906 Cubs in the semifinals, meaning the 99 Diamondbacks will host the 2008, the 1908 Cubs. If the 2016 Cubs do pull off a Game 7 victory, they will be going, as the 25 seed, they will be going to Chicago to face their 1908 counterparts. The 1906 Cubs will just have to head to Arizona and all that. Remember, it's the highest seed against the lowest seed. The 2016 Cubs, well, they had a tough time with the 1905 Pirates beating them in 6. They had to play a 7th game against the 98 Yankees. They were close to losing on a walk-off. But somehow, in some way, one number out of 12 They threw out Darryl Strawberry. And then the Cubs won that game in extra innings in the 12th with Rizzo's bases clearing double, and then game 7. And then they've had a game 7. So how many game 7s have we had? Well, the 1924 Senators in the first round had to deal with Brooklyn, and of course they're right now in the quarter, so won. The 98 Yankees had to face the 65 Twins and the 2016 Cubs in a 7-game series in game 7s, but split them. The 81 Expos shocked Oakland in game 7, but got swept easily by the 1908 Cubs, seemingly easy. Yep, and then the 85 Cardinals had to go through 7 games with the 1930 squad, but got their asses whipped. So this will be the 6th game 7 around. And of course, we'll figure it out. Now, we're going to have a special treat for you today. Well, 35 minutes. Okay, so we're going to have a special treat for you. We're going to do an exhibition, and we're going to do it called the Canada Expansion Battle. So, we are going to go to the 1969 thing on the drop down and pick the Montreal Expos. It will be a 1-game thing against the 1977 Toronto Blue Jays. I kind of picked the 69 and 77 seasons on purpose because that was the expansion time. That's expansion time. I think do I have all the seasons of expansion? 61 I do. I know for a fact. 69 I do. 77, 93, 98. Yeah. All the years of expansion, the 5 expansions, I have all of them. Okay. So yeah, so Montreal and Toronto. Now Toronto won more games, so Toronto will get the home game. All right. Bring every player in. So everyone's gonna play. So we're gonna do everyone in the pool, like to play for both the 69 Expos and the 77 Blue Jays. And call it the Canada Expansion Battle. So yeah, you're gonna. So I'm gonna do this kind of like an all-star game, in the basis that pitchers will. So every pitcher will throw an inning. Well, I'm gonna do Game 7 rules. If you give up a run, you are automatically out of the game and all that. But if you give up a run, even though you came in for a relief appearance, you can still pitch. Well, it's the 3 pitchers rule, the 3 batters rule. Good. And then yeah, so and then all the hitters after 5 innings can be replaced. All right. So the 69 Expos, this is their lineup. I'm not gonna Straley, no. I'm gonna go with John Bateman to DH. The 77 Blue Jays. Hmm. Steve Staggs. I think it's Pedro Garcia, right? No, I'm gonna go with Dave McKay, the Canadian, at second base. I made 1 move for Montreal, 1 move for Toronto. Here we go. Here we go.
Replay Radio is live from Toronto.
I'm in Toronto as an exhibition stadium. Dave Lemesic, 13 and 16 in real life, is on the mound. The first batter is Gary Sutherland, the second baseman, 141 games for the 69 Expos. Popped up, Howell makes the snag. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Manny Moda, former Dodgers icon, 31 years old, 116 games for the 69. And a fly ball, Woods makes the catch, 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Bob Bailey, first base, 111 games, 26 years old. He'll take a walk. And line F as highlighted.
2 outs, man on first.
He might steal. There's some missteps. It is a 3-5. It's a pickoff attempt. Lemesic throws it away, and Bailey moves to second base. Not what you want to do.
2 outs, man on second.
Here comes Coco the Boy, third base, 157 games for this team at 29 years old. And strike 3.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
On the first, we have John Scott, the center fielder, 79 games for the 77 Blue Jays. Batting first, Bill Stolman, 11 and 19. Yeah, but one blurry omission. He threw a no-hitter. Was this the year he threw a no-hitter? Yeah, for the expansion Expos. Or was it no? Did he throw a no-hitter in 1969 or was it 1970 that he threw a no-hitter? No, never mind. I think it was 69. I think it was like the 5th start of the year or something. Well, anyway, here's John Scott. Goodbye, strike 3.
One out, bases empty.
Here comes Dave McKay, proud Canadian, 95 games, 27 years old. And he pops up to Bailey. That's 2 now.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Bob Baylor, who his 310 was at one time the highest average by an expansion player until 1993. 25 years old, 122 games. I think it was the first ever pick by the Blue Jays in the expansion draft. Stillman flips it to Bailey. Easy play.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
I can
Top of the second.
Bottom of the second. Sorry, top of the second. Rusty Stubb, LeBron Orange, 25 years old, 158 games, 29 home runs. He was the big guy. Round about the first, who should never have went around in the first place. But Alt will step on first base.
Bases empty.
1 out for Mac Jones. Jonesville, as they call him. Of course, before Jonesville was a joke in 1978 with the Colt. 135 games at 30 years old. Base hit. The right field.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Ron Brand, the catcher, 103 games. I didn't know he was the main catcher. 29 years old. And about how he gets the lead runner. That's the smart move.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Bobby Wine, who later become a good hitting coach. And I think he coached Arizona State at one time, right? Or was that Bobby? I know it was Bobby Winkles, but Bobby Wine. 30 years old, 121 games, nevertheless. And a late key single. Brand will stay on second. Yes, he will. First and second.
2 outs, men on first and second.
John Bateman. 74 games for the 69 Expos. 28 years old. Be the main catcher soon. And a fly ball. Scott makes the catch. So.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
On the second, Doug Rader, DH. 148 games in the 77 season, 18 home runs. I think they traded him to the Angels, right? Yeah, they traded him to the Angels. Anyway, Doug Rader was a good player. Not on this day. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
He was an icon. And now Ron Farrelly, 132 games, 38 years old. They traded him to the Angels to finish his career in California. That was fairly terrible. Strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Doug Galt, the first hero of the Blue Jays. The matinee IL, 2 home runs in the first ever game for the Blue Jays against the White Sox. He was huge. Unfortunately, he met his demise in 2004. I don't want to tell you why. Anyway, he was 27 years old, 129 games. And he's gone.
It's a 1, 2, 3 inning.
Dun 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 dun. And it's going to make
Top
9.
of the third.
Well, here comes Gary Sutherland back at the plate. Rules after 5 innings. We will judge and see if you've done well.
No outs,
yeah,
man
after
on
5
first.
innings, we'll replace
The defense is playing
If you
in
get a
at the
hit,
corners.
then I'll let you stay. There's no doubt. Comebacker did lose Manzik, so this could be a double play. No, he beats it out. Well, they get the lead runner, so...
1 out, man on first.
You know me. Bailey. Double to the gap. Will that score Moda? Answer is... possibly. I don't see why not. Yep, an RBI double by Bob Bailey. 1-0, and that's going to yank Miss Manzik.
1 out, man on second.
1 run, you're out. Miss Manzik out. We're going to go with Chuck Hardenstein. 13 games for the 77 Blue Jays at age 35. I think this was his final season. A base hit by Coco. Bailey will maybe go. 4-6. That is an RBI by Coco. Makes it 2-0. Hardenstein.
1 out, man on first.
The game, but because he's given up 4. Well, he gave up the run, but it's not really to him. Oh, here's stop. Hit to short, and... Ooh, this looks like a DP. Yes, sir. Double play. But
2 runs,
Expos put
3
2 on the
hits,
board, 2-0.
and none left on.
Hardenstein did give up the run, but it wasn't...
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third, here comes Roy Howell. Third base, 103 games, 10 home runs. But the guy had 9 RBIs. To tie the Blue Jays, that's the Blue Jays record for RBIs until Edwin's 3 home run, 9 RBI day against the Tigers in July 2015. But let it be known that Roy Howell's 9 RBI day came against the eventual world champion, New York Yankees, at Yankee Stadium. He said he hit off speed. It means one, two, or three red. It's 6 red, but 4 white. If it was 1, 2, or 3 white, that would have been an out.
No outs, man
So
on
he's got
second.
double, and now here comes Albus Woods. 122 games at 23 years old. He could second.
No outs, men on first and second.
For Alan Ashby,
The defense is
25
playing
years
in
old,
at the
124
corners.
games. He was a great catcher until the Astros picked him up.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Bunt. Coco sees this and lets it roll foul. That's 2 strikes.
No outs, men on first and second.
Michael.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Michael. Ashby. Double the second and double play. Runner moves to third.
2 outs, men on third.
Scott. That's it. They all are good in that.
2 outs,
Well,
men on first.
Even though they have the lead, they're going to gain Stoneman. And it will be Steve Shea, 26 years old. He's going to come in for the Expos. And probably give up a triple to McKay. Or tied at 2. So this is an exhibition. This isn't
2 outs,
special.
men on third.
It's just for fucking fun. Here's Bob Baylor. Fly ball to the right, and McKay stays at third. Let the game
2 runs,
tied.
3 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth, and the background pick stays. Here comes Mac. Stop.
1 out, bases empty.
Grant. Up the second.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bobby Wine.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh.
Bottom of the fourth.
Out of the fluff, here comes Raider.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
There's Fairley. 2 balls, but nothing else.
No outs, men on first.
There's Fairley.
No outs, men on first and second. The
Result.
defense is playing in at the corners.
Rare play. It's a 1. He needs a high number to avoid the out. Tis.
No outs, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners. No outs, bases loaded. The first baseman is playing in.
Let's see what happens. That's a weird way to get the iPad.
No outs, bases
And that
loaded.
would be the end of
The
Shea.
first baseman is playing in.
Actually, they want a base action from line. 1-5.
No outs, bases loaded. The first baseman is playing in.
And Alice Woods is coming in. Now what do you do? We're going to go with Larry Jaster. I'm going to go with Larry Jaster, 25 years old. And a deep fly to center that will be deep enough in RBI and sacrificed by Woods. Makes it 4-2.
1 out, men on second
There's
and
good
third.
luck, second and third, because Mac Jones can't throw anyway. Here's Ashby. Fly ball to the right. Alt's going to have to hold.
2 outs, men on second and
Although
third.
Moto's got a 2 for an arm. Here's Scott. Lead on. Oh, they give up 2 runs. So
2 runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
second and third.
Top of the fifth.
4-2 Blue Jays, and here comes Bateman. Fly ball to the right. And nice catch by
1 out, bases
Woods.
empty.
Yeah, after 5 innings, they can change hitters if they want. Catch on the right. Hit to Baylor, and he gone. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Moda. Base hit. Again.
2 outs, men on first.
Moda is going to try to steal. I don't know if that's a good idea. Nope, that definitely was not a good idea.
No runs,
Should have stayed
1
on
hit,
because
and none left on.
Bailey had
Bottom
a
of
good
the
jump.
5th.
4-2, and here comes McKay. Right below the center. Yeah, so after the 5th inning, they can
1 out, bases empty.
They can change anyone if they want. Here's Baylor. Hit the short, and that's a note number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Decorator. Hit the short, and possible error. It's gotta be an error. Somehow it's not.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. Our turns are 2 innings. Bob Bailey is gonna stay on. Hit the first, and Alt says hi.
1 out, bases empty.
Go for the boy. Why not? Hit or miss. It's good. Fuck. Cool. Like, how did I miss that one?
2 outs, bases empty.
You did. And now you got Rusty ground orange. You're gonna keep him in the game. And he flies out. Hardenstein's done well.
An easy inning to score. 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th, Ron Fairley is gonna come in. Why not? No sir. Fly ball to the left by Stallings.
1 out, bases empty.
Doug Alt. We're gonna let him hit. Fly ball to the right. Nice catch.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's now. Rainbow the first, and a stop.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 7th.
And now a wide shot of Exhibition Stadium. Hardenstein's on B grades. They gotta take him out. And it's gonna be Bill Singer. Starting pitchers can come in there. Here's Mac.
Ball 4.
Take the root. Here's Turtles. 2 lines to K. I think he's
No outs, man on first.
He needs a 3, 7, 10, or 12. It's a 12. So pass ball. Lucky duck.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Ron Brand. And they're going to take him out. It will be Ron. Oh, I didn't know Ron Fairley played for both teams. They want Ron Fairley. Fine. So that means Toronto Ron Fairley has to come out. And it's going to be Sam Ewing who's going to have to come in and play left field. So Ron Fairley, 69 Ron Fairley, 100 games, 12 months for the Expos. And McKay makes the catch at second base.
1 out, man on second.
Here comes Bobby Wine. There goes Bobby Wine.
2 outs, man on second.
Now we got John Bateman. We're going to let him hit. Runner on second. Hit the short, and he's out. So Singer.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of the 7th. The new catcher is going to be Bucabala. Okay, Jasper's thrown 3 innings. He's still green. Al Woods. Third RBI. Looping right to left. LeGrand Orange is playing there. I think that's weird. He usually is a right fielder, is he not? And it's a base hit.
No outs, man on first.
With his day.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Jasper's day. They're going to go with Mudcat Grant. Mudcat Grant's going to come in. The former 65 twin, 33 years old. Alan Ashby.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to lay down a bunt. Why not? Bucabella. I'll only get the guy first.
1 out, man on second.
Here comes John Scott. They're going to take him out, and it's going to be Ernie Witt. He's going to come in. 24 years old. He was an original Blue Jay till he left 13 years later. Number 1, out. Woods will have to stay.
2 outs, man on second.
Now Dave McKay. He's Canadian. They're gonna keep him around. And no way. Mike Cat does his job.
No runs,
4-2.
1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th, we got Sutherland. Oh yeah, they need a substitution. Center field will now go to bowling, or bowling, if you will. Sutherland is not hitting well. They're gonna go with Maury Choo Choo Wills. 36 years old for this team. And a deep fly to right, Woods makes the catch. I think he really played half a year before.
1 out, base is empty.
LA claimed him back. And now Moda. They're like, no. And it's going to be Adolfo Phillips who's going to come in. 27 years old.
Ball 4.
Takes a look.
1 out, man on first.
Now you got Bob Bailey. Hit the second and, ooh, possible error. It is. So Bailey's on first and second. You intentionally walked
1 out,
Coco
men
to
on
get
first
stop.
and second.
No. They're gonna let Coco hit. And it's a 4, so it's gonna be a runner. Well, the boy's a 2, so you might as well go after him. That works. Second and third, 2 outs now. For
2 outs, men on
the
second and
Monarches.
third.
Do you walk him to get to Mac Jones? Yes, you will. They're gonna intentionally walk Stahl
Ball 4.
to get to Mac Jones, and I think they're gonna probably take Mac Jones out.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Really will. No, they're gonna let him hit. They're gonna let him hit. Why not? Hits a short and got him. Singer does his job.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 3 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th, got Bob Baylor up. Second base will now go to Choo Choo Wills. And right field goes to Lloyd Wicker. Alright, so Mike Cat will face Baylor, Raider, and Ewing. We're gonna let Baylor hit. Right move! Take it that one! Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Yes, we can!
No outs, base is empty.
Well, Mike Cat's fuming. And it will be Howie Reed who will come in to the game for the Expos. Doug Raider. They're going to get rid of him, and it's going to be Rick Cerrone who's going to come in. He was a good catcher for the Blue Jays until the Yankees got him after Munson's death. Remember the boy? Out.
1 out, base is empty.
And now you got Sam Ewing, who came in as a defensive replacement, so they have to put him in. It's a first base. He was great in grapefruit action, but
2 outs,
making the
base
major
is
leagues,
empty.
not so much. They'll go. And they're gonna take him out, and it's gonna be Otto the Swatto Fellas, R.I.P. 120 games. This team. Oh no, that's Big Party. Whatever. Pops up.
1 run, 1 hit,
So
and
the
none
home
left
run
on.
by Baylor does his job.
Top of the 9th.
5-2. It is a safe situation. So Pete Vukovich, who later gone to win the Cy Young as a starter, is gonna come in. First base will go to Jim Mason. They're gonna give Jim Mason first base. We got Bocabella, Wine, and Bateman. Bocabella has to hit because he came in as a replacement. Dribbler to his opposite number, that being Ashby, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Bobby Wine. They're going to take him out, and it's going to be Don Clendenin. Well, 110 games. Well, Clendenin played for the Expos and then got traded to the Mets, where he won World Series MVPs. So that was crazy. But he gets a base hit, so Clendenin does his job.
1 out, man on first.
And now you got John Bateman. They don't trust him. Who else do you have on your bench? We're going to go with Ty Klein, the future Trny Red. Hit the second, and base hit. And then into second. First and second. Do you walk?
1 out, Men on first
More
and
you
second.
get to Wicker. Yes, you do. You're good. They're going to intentionally block Maury Wills. They were thinking of Clinton in a rate, but they were down by 3. It was like, nah, we don't want to waste them.
1 out. Bases loaded.
Floyd Wicker, 41 games for the 69 Expos. He's gone for 3. I don't know what to do.
2
That's
outs.
Bob
Bases
Bailey.
loaded.
He is a good hitter, though. Not this time. Fly ball out. Blue Jays victory time.
Wins the game.
5-2.
Goodbye, everybody.
So the Blue Jays win this expansion matchup. Hardenstein, the W. Shea, the lost Vukovic to save Bob Baylor, the MVP. That's up for debate. So yeah, Lozarek went 2 in a third. Hardenstein, Singer, and Vukovic did well in relief. Stoneman and Shea botched it. Jasper did great, 3 innings of work. Mudcat gave up the home run to Baylor and Hallie Reed. So the final score is 5-2. Blue Jays 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 4 left. The Expos 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. And we take a picture so I can show the audience, and that's it. So the 77 Blue Jays win this Canada expansion battle, and we'll have lots more coming up in the days ahead. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.